Hi, welcome to CBug's Records, new arrivals for the week of September 30th. Please subscribe, please pass this along. A couple bits of news. We're going to start with a little plug. Let's see, the Rock and Rotary Beatlemania. This is through the West Hartford Rotary. It's a Beatles tribute concert. And I know there's a lot of those out there. I was on a cruise a while ago and we saw one there, okay. But this is the one that was on Broadway. This one's, I can't really say the real thing, but as close to the real thing as you're going to get, I believe. It's in the Infinity Center in November. If you want more information, just let me know. I have these things here. I'm one of the sponsors. Instead of giving money, though, I'm giving either a raffle or door prize of a stereo with a turntable, a couple of Beatles records, the blue and the red, and a gift certificate for the shop. So if you want information, come see me or call me, something. Okay, next bit of news is about the sale. We're 2 weeks away. So next week is going to be a very big lot. I'll have, the normal amount on the video, but I'm putting a whole lot of stuff out. I always like to do that a week before. Give people the chance to pay full price first. And then on the 15th and 16th, we're going to have 20% off everything. So every record now is something I've had here for a few weeks. I actually did not have anything come in this week, which is the first time that's happened in a very long time. And I didn't go to any flea markets or anything. So I had plenty, so I wasn't worried about it. But I can't really tell you exactly what I paid for these because I just don't remember. Okay, so let's start with Michael. Thriller has definitely gone up. We're at 24 bucks now. I get them pretty often, but right now I'm out. They go very quickly. Thomas Dolby. This is a mini LP, 5 songs, Blinded by Science. And so Blinded by Science is one of the songs. It's not one of those where they do 5 different versions of Blinded by Science. Heaven 17. Oh, I'm sorry. That's $9? $9. Also for $9. Heaven 17. I believe this is kind of a greatest hits. That's what one of the regular customers told me. I don't know enough about Heaven 17 to know. $9 for that. We get The Clash, 35 bucks. Combat Rock. Rumors, always sells. Always happy to have one. 35 bucks. Bobby McFerrin. Simple Pleasures. And yes, it does have Don't Worry, Be Happy. Which I don't hate that song. I hate the fact that went #1. It's just such a silly little song. It's like, oh, okay, that's funny. But #1, that bothered me. I'll be okay. I think we're at 12 bucks for that. Tom Petty, Damn the Torpedoes, 25, I think, 25. Elvis Costello, Almost Blue, is 12 bucks. The Best of Van Morrison. This is very early. Now, the only really well-known song is Brown Eyed Girl. Now, that's, if you did it 10 years later, we would know every song. But that's the only one that really stands out as a really kind of famous song. I think we have $18 on that. Slow Hand, Clapton, $13. Fantastic album. Hank Williams Sr. live at the Grand Ole Opry. I just think this is funny. Okay, so here's the first 4 songs. Moanin' the Blues, Nobody's Lonesome for Me, I Just Don't Like This Kind of Livin', Why Don't You Love Me? So if you want a real pick-me-up, this is a good one. It's actually cool. It's not a concert. It's different appearances. So I think pretty much every song somebody's announcing him. But it is pretty cool. I liked it. I think probably $9 for it. Pretty in Pink soundtrack. This one is up there. Not easy to find. I think we're gonna have like 28 on that. Toots and the Maytals, Reggae Got Soul. I pick up any reggae I can. Again, I don't really remember where I got this one, but reggae's hard to find. Probably about 12 bucks on that. The Electric Flag, Buddy Miles, A Long Time Coming. If you don't know Electric Flag, Buddy Miles used to be the drummer for Jimi Hendrix and started Electric Flag. About that 10 mark. Anita Baker. Always surprised how expensive these are. These are like 20, 22 bucks. And they go. I don't get them a lot, but they go quickly. So this one, this is the Monkeys. And honestly, I took this one off the shelf. One of my customers pointed this out to me. So this is the first pressing. And you know that because Papa Jean's Blues is spelled J-E-A-N. And after this pressing, they changed it to G-E-N-E, I guess, because that's the masculine gene. So, you know, I immediately took it off the shelf and put a higher price on it. It's 12 bucks. So it's not crazy, but it's kind of cool. Little Feet. I think I'm low on Little Feet. Little Feet down on the farm, probably around 12. The Replacements. Very sought after. You don't find these too easily. Probably 45 for that. Breakin' soundtrack. I couldn't believe how much this is going for. 20 bucks on this. Steely Dan Greatest Hits, 28. Another one that I always get, always sell. Get Your Wings, Aerosmith, 9 bucks. Let's see, Chuck Berry's Greatest Hits, $12. I think I've talked about this one before. It's not just the Chuck Berry we always hear, which is essentially the same song played in different words. Some cool stuff, some bluesy stuff, some storytelling stuff. Let's see, love this album, Johnny Cash at San Quentin, $18. Willie Nelson, Yesterday's Wine, this is 71, so before the beard, be about 8 bucks. Pink Floyd, Animals, Classic 42. Love Songs, The Beatles, double album, $18. Couple Police, Señora Bandada and Regata de Blanc. I have no idea what either of those mean. Something of white, I guess. But who knows? Maybe like 14, 15 bucks for those. Sorry about the carcals. Nebraska, Springsteen. Or Springsteen's gone up in general, so these are 15 bucks. Wall of Voodoo. What's this called? Call of the West. This is the one with Mexican radio on 9 bucks. Van Halen, Women and Children First. I do remember getting this one. Somebody came in with a bunch of records that were just in horrible shape. And this one was the only one I took. It was dirty, but it cleaned up nicely. Sounds great. I bought it for 10 bucks. Well, that would probably, I think around 26 for those now. Rock of Ages, the band in concert double album. I have not listened to this yet. I think I'm going to listen to this right after the video. Let's see, what are we going to put on that? Probably 25 to 30. Maybe. I don't know. Heart. So this is Greatest Hits. This is Dog and Butterfly. And this one, these are both when Heart was a band. I think Heart was so much better than, you know, in the mid 80s. In the mid 80s, they just became Ann and Nancy Wilson. There was no band. But this is back when it really was a band. I think the music is so much better. The Greatest Hits, 18s, double, and Dog and Butterfly, which I really like, especially side B. Probably 9 bucks. I think I have a couple. This is an old second album, Ray Charles, $12. Elvin Jones is On the Mountain with Jan Hammer and Gene Perloff. I don't know. I mean, Jan Hammer, I know. About 20 bucks for that. A couple compilations, Super Rock Sessions, 24 Superstars, Der Rock Music. So I assume this is German. I mean, I'm making that assumption because this is Der. Anyways, pretty standard stuff on this one. Cool stuff, but, you know, we got, let's see, Fleetwood, well, this is a Fleetwood Mac doing Black Magic Woman because they wrote it and then Santana made it a hit. Blue Oyster Cult, Cheap Trick. Yeah, this is pretty good. Mata Hoople. All right. Argent. The Gun. I don't know The Gun. David Essex. Kind of interesting. Double album. Probably $10. History of British Rock. Same kind of... Look at that. I'm just noticing that they also have Fleetwood Mac doing Black Magic Woman. Let's see. Who else do we got? Oh, we got the Beatles. You don't see that much. Ain't She Sweet? The Trogs. Status Quo. Derek and the Dominoes. Cream. This one's pretty interesting too. Probably about maybe 12 for this one. Okay, this one I've been wanting to put out. This is Kiss Rock and Roll Over. Now first let me say this, it's not the condition that I usually put records out. It's not bad, it actually plays nicely. You can get a little bit of the background music, but I'm not putting this in the discount rack just because the cool thing about this is the blue teardrops. There are some that Paul Stanley has 2 blue teardrops in his eye, and it makes them worth more. So I think I'm going to have somewhere around 50 on this. It is sought after. Kind of cool. Let's see, we got Dickie Betts. It'll be $9. And we will finish off with a few Grateful Dead. Oh no, let's get to one Dylan. Greatest Hits Volume 2, which I like a lot, $14. And we got some Dead. We got Terrapin Station at $35. In the Dark at $32. And we have 2 Shakedown Streets, which I believe will be $32. So that's about it. Okay, so don't forget to sale obviously in 2 weeks, and I hope to see you in here. Thank you.